record this. Let's get Amaru back on the line. Here we go. Boom.
Hello.
What up?
What happened?
My air conditioner blew a fuse, and my modem and my internet are on the same fuse box. So it's funny because like my computer room, nothing's on that fuse. But like the internet, modem, and router are on the fuse that went. So my computer was all like, I was just sitting here, kept talking like a moron, but whatever.
Yeah, your computer.
We're back.
Somebody listening, they were like, cut them off now.
That's what I think. Yeah, I had like 4 people text me just now, and they're like, "Hey, your feed's off. Are you okay?"
That's a damn shame. They got to check on us with some shit like that happening.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Man, that's funny. Yeah, man.
No, we were talking about like governing and like community, man. I think community led is the key to everything.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to have people around you that represent you, or you're not represented. That's how it works.
Right. If you ain't at the table, then of course, that's common sense. But the thing is, we understand that, but it seems like the other side doesn't. Like y'all think we don't see that elephant either? Like we see it. Let's talk about that shit. No, you're playing the race card. No, it isn't something that I should be able to play, but I can.
Sure.
Like it's sitting right in front of us, and we're not discussing it.
Well, I think that's the thing. I think it's all misbegotten bullshit.
Yeah. And Caucasian ain't even a real word. It comes from the Caucasus Mountains.
Well, I mean, the Nword, you and I were talking about that. That's just a mispronunciation of the Spanish word for black. Like, it's all, right. Everything comes from somewhere, like, the word WAP for Italians, right? That's just without paper because our government was down when we came through Ellis Island. And so they used to write WOP on the fucking outside of the shirts.
Whoever made up hunky need to be slapped twice.
Right.
That sounds stupid. Black people would never use that name. Honky, that shit, what the fuck? They probably laugh at us when we say that. Like, what the fuck is that? That sounds stupid. Cracker? Okay. Maybe my uncles and them back in the day used to say that shit where they get mad because the police pulled them over or something. But I would imagine that sting a little bit more than honky. But either one of them is just not. Somebody asked me today, an older white lady asked me, why do we say that to each other? And I told her simply because that's the only power we got. It bothers y'all. And so, fuck it. What's up, nigga? Right. That's simple. That's the only power we really got. So if it didn't bother y'all, we wouldn't say the shit no more. We had to go look for something else. Like, what else they say? What else bothers them? Say.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I don't know. Like, I just, like, I hate, like, I legitimately love my city. I do. I love my country. I do. Mm-hmm. But I just, like, this shit's got to change, and it's got to be for everybody.
Right. I agree. I think it's just like religions. We got all these religions. They saying the same thing, but ain't nobody listening.
Right.
They saying the same thing, but ain't nobody listening, man. It's woo, look here. But a definite that's coming out of this. I just had, and I feel bad. My daughter just went to bed. She's 12. I've had to simply just end her childhood in the last week.
Like, just have like adult conversations.
Yeah, straight soldier conversations. Like, this is what it is right now.
How does that affect you mentally to know that you have to sit down there and basically, like you say, end a childhood?
Right. It feels fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It feels fucking terrible. It made her cry. I feel horrible. I had to undo her childhood systematically within the last week and a half. And on top of the fact that they have to deal with COVID and not being able to go to school and be with their friends and her being over there with her siblings on the regular visitation weeks and all that. It's got to be.
Well,
man,
that's what I'm saying. It's like what we were talking about with 2020, how fucked up it is. I mean, like this shit, like it's crazy. It's like, can't we catch a fucking break? Like we had coronavirus for how long, and now it's fucking riots.
Right. 2021 calling like fuck y'all.
Right.
Yeah, man. The weather all jacked up. It probably snow here tomorrow. You know, you know, I think personally, I think we already, you know, I'm waiting for the asteroid to come take us out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's late, right?
We don't deserve this motherfucker, really.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, and we're not doing anything to help it either.
Right, we a bunch of amoebas running around. The Earth is tired of it. I think they had a meeting, and Mother Nature was like, "Look here, I'm gonna need one of y'all to come up with some shit. I know it's gonna take a couple of years. You're gonna have to go through the process, osmosis and all that old shit. I got a couple little potions I've been working on. Maybe we can, you know, make it airborne or some shit. But we gotta get rid of these motherfuckers. They messing up, you know. And it's a living. The Earth is a living thing. You can't keep hurting it. And I've nursed a tree back to life just by talking to it and watering it. I've done that before, so you can't tell me that the Earth is not plotting and planning.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so at some point, man, something's gonna give. Whether we gonna self-destruct or some shit like that movie with Mark Wahlberg. What was that? The Event.
Oh, like yeah. I remember that.
That shit was. I watched that shit a couple weeks ago. I was like, ooh, yeah. That's almost COVID-ish. I was like, wow. So man, we got all these flaws, man, and you know, we want that freedom thing, but we got to stop lying to ourselves. That's the biggest thing. We good at lying to ourselves and making ourselves think certain shit just because we say it. That's just the way it is, and all we are doing is burying shit. The real problem that we have been exacerbating throughout the years is the fact that after slavery ended, no one got therapy. That slaves or the slave owners, because
that's actually a great point that I've never even heard illustrated before.
Right. No one got therapy. Just imagine this. Let me give you a scenario. Just imagine this. Imagine being a child and you're going to a picnic and you turn to your left and all of a sudden their little thing over there to have fun is hanging a couple black people. And that was just normal shit. You just licking your ice cream like, oh, check that out. And one day, Abraham Lincoln says that shit's over. That shit didn't go on. That shit didn't just disappear. That shit went underground. And people had to deal with that, not being able to do that type of shit anymore. That's what fetishes and all that shit come in. And psychologically, that shit was damaging because, like, damn, I used to do that. I used to be able to rape black women anytime I wanted to. Now I can't do it no more. That shit didn't just disappear. That shit is psychologically damaging. And all of a sudden you can't do it no more. And then black people, we built this motherfucker back separated from our families. I don't even know who my mama is. And then all of a sudden I'm free. We needed a doctor ASAP. Chicago PD, everybody. We needed all of them. We needed all of them. You know what I'm saying? We needed Doogie Howser, everybody. We needed all of them.
Hauser.
All of them. We needed all of them in one room.
Even Dr. Huxtable? Is it too soon, or can we make Bill Cosby jokes? I don't know what the protocol is.
Pre-poison Huxtable. You know?
Yeah. I don't like Cosby's a weird one for me because Bill Cosby's himself is one of my favorite comedy specials ever. Right, and then I have to come to terms with that, and that dude was a monster at the same time. It's just weird.
If you separate the art from the
that's what I do. No, that's literally what you have to do. You have to do that.
Yeah, if that's the case, then half the shit we watch on TV is off limits.
Ugh. Well, guess what? With current TV, I'm okay with that. let me see the list of what shows are which before I make that decision.
Right.
Because it's probably the good half that I'd be getting rid of, and then I'd be pissed. How do we heal going forward? Just like even because like I don't think that powwow is going to happen like it should.
No.
I don't think that the changes are going to happen. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be another week of this, and then business back to usual till the next thing happens, and then it's even worse.
No. That's not going to happen. Nope. This is different, bro. This is different. This is different. This is something that us adults don't have control over. This is different. This is the kid. This is literally the kid.
This is the kids' times. That's interesting. Wait, did it just happen again? Hi, Amaro. I'm going to call you right back. Facebook does this thing sometimes. Hold on.